Shakib has finally responded after he was caught in an interview with Mange Kimambi. Now, Shakib recently did an interview with Mange Kimambi, who is known to be one of the biggest rivals of Zari Hassan. We have seen them go back and forth, insulting each other, talking about each other, not in a good way, on social media. So people saw the fact that Shakib had proceeded to have an interview with Mange Kimambi as a betrayal. People saw that as a husband betraying his wife because he had gone ahead to have an interview, considering that he, the husband, went and had an interview with an enemy of the wife and went ahead to speak about his relationship with the wife. Now, Shakib has responded by defending himself and saying that, one, he was offered money to take part in this particular interview, and this money happens to be $1,000, which amounts to 146,000 Kenyan shillings.
If someone came to me, it's like, I'm from Tanzania, we want to know what's happening in your relationship. Tutaga interview, just an interview. The Simani, they came with pages that I don't know was our enemy or what. Then I'm like, all right, I don't really do interviews, but then since you want to pay, I'll do the interview. You know, focusing on what did I say in the interview. I want you to watch my interview or I get day. Then you're judging. The simani omuntu wajana saba interview. People do interviews for free. Actually, the sagala call interviews just not accepting because they offered. By offering them money, who would say no to being paid for an interview. At the end of the day, disrespect.
He also went ahead and said that he participated in the interview because he had the urge, or rather he felt the urge to express his perspective of what has been going on between himself and his wife, Zari.
But these ones came paying. Nibajane pages, the sila combo by our enemies or what. Someone just said, Zendi YouTuber, I want an interview about what's happening. Era nga ndingenda mugambanga Zari yakoze iye. Era nga nja munnyonnyola nga Zari yakoze mugaye no kino kiri wekiti. Go watch the interview I did, then you'll come judging before you judge me. I haven't done anything. Sinakola kintu kikyamu. Maybe wembanga nawadde omuntu omukyamu interview. Nze simanya ani mukyamu ani atali mukyamu. Nze nimanyi nawadde munnamawulire. I don't really know bintu bya Tanzanians.
And this came after Zari herself had an interview with Millard Ayo and explained to Millard Ayo that she and Shakib had actually decided to take a break, and that is why Shakib decided to go back to Uganda. Shakib also went ahead and said that and urged fans not to judge him so much.
Say in the interview, I want you to watch my interview or I get day. Then you're judging. The simani omuntu wajana saba interview. People do interviews for free. Actually, the sagala call interviews just not accepting because.
Something else he said is that he is not fully aware of his wife's enemies, and that's why he has a conversation with Mange Kimambi, because he was not aware that these two are actually enemies or rivals. This to me is the craziest part for me, because you two are literally living together. You two have a life together. You two have tied the knot and are referring to each other as wife and husband. I expect that I, as someone's wife, will be very much knowing about this person's enemies or my partner's enemies or friends even, and vice versa for my partners. So how comes Shakib is here telling us that yeye hako anajua that Mange Kimambi and Zari are rivals? Sisi wenye we are not together with Zari know this already. So does Shakib live somewhere in the desert or in the middle of like a forest? Because what is he trying to say? That he does not have access to social media? I mean, if at all he doesn't know that his wife has enemies, is he entirely absent from social media? This was the craziest thing to me, and to me it sounds very absurd. Also, I am still of the opinion that all this is scripted and they all know what they are doing, but the drama keeps to be unfolding, and it seems like this is definitely not the end of it. Now, are you agreeing with me that this is all cloud chasing, or do you agree with what these celebrities are giving us? I have been your girl, Rai Longai. Always keep it here on BNN, where with the biz, I like to keep it buzzing.